Akwaba, fresh produce here. Good morning, beautiful lady. Come and buy, come and buy.
Every morning in Kumasi, Mariama walked through Kejisha market on her way to her fabric store. The market was always alive before sunrise. Traders arranged goods, drivers shouted destinations, and customers hurried between rows of shops searching for the best prices. At the northern entrance sat a man everyone knew but nobody truly saw. His name was unknown. His clothes were torn. His sandals were worn beyond repair. A small bowl rested beside him with a few coins scattered inside. Most people walked past without looking. Others dropped coins without speaking. Some children laughed at him openly. Mariama never did. Each morning she stopped beside him carrying food wrapped carefully in paper. Sometimes it was wache. Sometimes rice and stew. Sometimes fresh bread and tea. She always greeted him respectfully. "Good morning, sir." Then she knelt beside him. She never threw food into his lap like others sometimes did. She handed it to him directly and stayed long enough to ask how he was feeling. The old man always thanked her quietly. Her friends found the whole thing amusing. Whenever they saw her approaching the market gate, they laughed. "There goes the beggar's daughter," one would joke. Another called the man her secret husband. The jokes grew louder with each passing week. Mariama simply smiled and ignored them. She did not help him because she expected praise. She helped him because she believed kindness should not depend on appearance. What she did not know was that the old man watched carefully. Every conversation. Every gesture. Every act of compassion. For nearly 2 years, he had sat at that entrance observing people. Many offered money. Few offered dignity. Mariama offered both. One afternoon, as she walked away after delivering lunch, the old man smiled to himself. For the first time in a very long while, he believed his search might finally be over. Weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. The old man remained at the northern entrance of Kejisha market, sitting quietly beneath the same shade tree while thousands of people passed him every day. Nothing about him seemed unusual. His clothes remained worn. His bowl remained nearly empty. His appearance suggested a life forgotten by fortune. Yet Mariama continued her daily visits. Rain or sunshine, busy days or slow ones, she always found time to stop. She brought food, shared conversation, and treated him with the same respect she offered everyone else. The old man listened carefully whenever she spoke. He learned that Mariama had lost her father years earlier. He learned that she worked hard to support her widowed mother. He learned that despite her struggles, she still helped neighbors whenever she could. Meanwhile, her friends continued mocking her. One afternoon, while several traders gathered near their stalls, the old man accidentally dropped a few coins from his bowl. The coins scattered across the dusty ground. Instead of helping, several people laughed. One trader even kicked a coin farther away. Mariama immediately ran over. She knelt in the dust and collected every coin carefully before placing them back into the bowl. Her friends shook their heads. "You waste too much kindness on a man who can never repay you," one of them said. Mariama looked surprised. "Kindness is not a loan," she replied. "It does not need repayment." The old man heard every word. That evening, after the market closed, a black luxury vehicle stopped quietly beside the northern entrance. A well-dressed driver stepped out and approached the old man respectfully. "Sir," he said softly, "the board meeting is tomorrow." The old man nodded. For 2 years he had searched across cities and towns. He had met generous people and wealthy people. But he had been searching for something else entirely. The following morning, Kejisha market buzzed with its usual energy. Traders arranged their goods, customers bargained loudly, and transport operators called out destinations from nearby stations. Mariama arrived carrying breakfast for the old man. As she approached the northern entrance, she stopped suddenly. The familiar shade tree was there. The stone where the old man usually sat was there. But the old man was gone. Confused, she looked around. For the first time in years, his place stood empty. The entire day passed without any sign of him. The next morning was the same. And the day after that. Soon rumors began spreading through the market. Some people believed he had died. Others claimed he had moved to another city. Mariama felt strangely worried. She realized she missed their daily conversations. Then, 1 week later, a letter arrived at her fabric store. The envelope was thick and expensive. Inside was an invitation requesting her presence at a private event in one of Kumosi's most luxurious hotels. Certain it had been delivered by mistake, she almost ignored it. But curiosity convinced her to attend. On the evening of the event, she entered a grand hall filled with business leaders, politicians, lawyers, and wealthy entrepreneurs. She felt completely out of place. Then the room suddenly fell silent. A distinguished elderly man entered wearing an elegant suit. His posture was confident. His shoes shone brightly. Several important guests hurried forward to greet him respectfully. Mariama stared in disbelief. It was the old man. The beggar from the market. Before she could react, he walked directly toward her. The crowd watched closely. Then he smiled. "Thank you for seeing me when nobody else did," he said. The hall became silent. One by one, the guests turned toward Mariama. Her heart pounded.